All right, today we're going to talk about this invisible force that's completely reshaping our world. And a lot of the time, we don't even see it happening. It's like an engine running in the background, powering everything from huge life-saving breakthroughs all the way down to the shows we binge watch.
And I mean, think about some of the biggest challenges we face, Like, how do we improve our health? How do we save more lives? Well, it turns out there's an invisible tool helping us do exactly that.
But then, on the flip side, think about something super simple from your daily life, like the show you decided to watch last night. Yup, that same exact tool was at work there, too. So, what is this thing? What is this invisible engine that connects these massive, world changing ideas with our tiny, everyday experiences? Well, the answer is data science.
Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on this invisible engine, right? Let's figure out what actually makes it tick and how it's shaping our lives every single day.
So, what is data science really? Really, when you boil it all down, it's pretty simple. It's the art of taking these huge, messy piles of raw data and turning them into something useful, into clear insights you can actually act on. It's kind of like being a translator, but instead of translating languages, you're translating the language of numbers into a story that we can all understand.
And the process, at its heart, it's always this simple but super powerful three-step loop. First, you collect the data. Second, you dig into it to find those hidden patterns, those little golden nuggets of insight. And third, you use those insights to make a smarter decision. That's it. Remember that. Collect, insight, decision. It's the key to literally everything we're about to talk about.
All right, so now let's see this engine in action. We're going to start with two of the absolute biggest areas of our lives, our health and our wealth. Okay, so in healthcare, here's the massive question everyone's trying to answer. How do we stop just treating people when they're already sick and start predicting and preventing illnesses before they even happen? Well, you guessed it, the answer is in the data. By crunching numbers from millions of patient records, looking at genetic info, and even analyzing medical images, data science can do incredible things. It can help predict disease outbreaks, create treatment plans that are personalized just for you, and even help discover new drugs way, way faster than we ever could before.
Okay, let's switch gears to finance and banking. Think about it. There are millions of transactions happening every single second. How on earth does a bank protect your money from fraud in all that chaos?
Data science is basically the digital security guard. It's constantly watching transaction patterns in real time, and the second it spots something that looks a little off, it flags it as potential fraud, instantly. It's also the brain behind things like assessing your credit score fairly, and it even powers those high-speed algorithmic trading systems that keep the markets moving. All right, let's bring this even closer to home. We're talking about the digital world you and I live in every single day. These are the things you're using constantly, probably without even thinking about it. So, marketing and e-commerce. Have you ever been scrolling on a shopping site and had that weird moment where you think, whoa, how did it know I wanted that? Yep, that's data science. Those recommendation engines are looking at your browsing history, what you've bought before, and they're putting together a shopping experience that's basically built just for you. It's what powers those spooky, accurate ads you see, and it helps companies figure out what we, the customers, actually want. And it's not just about what you buy, right? It's about what you watch, what you listen to, who you follow. Our entire entertainment world is now expertly curated by algorithms that are designed for one thing, to keep us engaged. And get this, platforms like Netflix or YouTube, they take it to a whole other level. They're not just using data to recommend your next video. They analyze our viewing habits so deeply that the data actually tells them what new movies and TV shows to create from scratch. Think about that. Okay, so we've seen how data science touches our health, our money, and our digital lives. But what about the physical world? Our cities, our communities? Let's talk transportation. I mean, just think about the crazy complex puzzle of a modern city. How do you get millions of people and millions of packages from point A to point B as fast and efficiently as humanly possible? Well, data science is basically the ultimate traffic controller for the entire planet. It's what powers the GPS on your phone, predicting traffic jams before they happen to find you the fastest route. It's what helps companies like Amazon manage their massive supply chains to get your package to your door on time. And yeah, it's the brain behind every single ride-sharing app out there.
And finally, let's look at government and public services. Data science is helping governments make a huge shift from just reacting to problems after they happen to actually using data to anticipate what citizens need before it becomes a crisis.
So by analyzing things like population data and incident reports, city planners can figure out the perfect spot for a new school right in your neighborhood. Police can predict where crime might happen and patrol those areas more effectively. And politicians can make smarter, data-driven policies that actually help build safer and more efficient communities for all of us. So let's make this super real for a second. Imagine a hospital is analyzing health data from all across a city. Suddenly, an algorithm spots a tiny, almost invisible pattern, a small spike in certain symptoms. It raises a flag, predicting a major flu outbreak a full week before it hits. This gives officials time to prepare, to get resources in place, and it ends up saving dozens of lives. That is the real-world human impact we're talking about. So you see, whether we're talking about predicting diseases, stopping fraud, recommending movies, or planning entire cities, the fundamental process is always the same. You collect the data, you find the insight, and you make a decision. That simple loop right there is what powers our entire modern world. It's so clear, isn't it? Our world truly runs on data. It's that invisible engine, and it is absolutely powering our future. So really, the only question left to ask is, what problem are you going to solve with it?